Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, I'm here today to review for you A Quiet Place. So A Quiet Place is the film directed and starring John Krasinski. It also stars Emily Blunt and some surprisingly talented child actors. So, A Quiet Place is one of those films I was looking forward to because I saw this really intriguing trailer, but I figured it could either go one way, really good or really bad. And I'm here to tell you, the people, that it is fantastic. This film is spectacular. A Quiet Place is everything a filmmaker strives to make when they set out to make like a sci-fi film, a horror film, a monster movie. This is literally the kind of film that every filmmaker in their head pictures what's going to happen. Doesn't always happen that way, but in this case, it did. John Krasinski, you can tell he had a lot of passion in this project. As a director and an actor in it, he completely carried himself. He's proving to be another actor that can direct the hell out of something. Holy crap. Emily Blunt in this film. I'm geeking out about this movie because we left the theater probably like half an hour ago, and I just kept sitting there and was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Emily Blunt, dude! Emily Blunt in this film is just spectacular. She plays a mom, a concerned mom, in this very lived-in world, and she's trying to just make it through, and she's pregnant. If you've seen the trailer, she's pregnant, so there's that aspect there that gives you a sense of tension, and that is really her story arc throughout the whole film, and you are so along for the ride that when things start to happen, you just grip, and you grip and you hold your breath tight because, oh man, does it get intense. And the pacing. On this channel, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I rave a lot about pacing. That's one of my big pet peeves in movies, is when it could be a decent enough film, but the pacing is crap. And when that happens, it drives me nuts. But the pacing on this film, it is a 90-minute movie. And I was sitting there, and I was like, oh yes, I want to see where this is going. And then I was like, this almost feels like a third act. There's no way. It's been like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden I was like, holy crap, it's like 85 minutes into the film. What the hell? And so it's just like the movie, you time travel. It's great. It's an experience. You live in this world that is just, it's lived in. They've been in this world for, at the beginning of the film, 89 days of essentially they were taken over and humanity was mostly wiped out. So you feel it, you exist in it, and you're along for the ride with these people. And I love, as someone who used to, at least, I can still kind of do it, but knows sign language, it was so cool watching sign language be put on screen, because you don't see it all that often. I mean, yeah, Planet of the Apes had it, but you don't really see it that often in film, and it was a really, really nice surprise, which I knew it was because of the trailer, but it's nice to see sign language represented on film. A lot of people have speculated, is this film tied into the Cloverfield universe? And I'm just gonna say, no, it is not. But there are elements of the film that do feel very Cloverfield-ish. That do kind of, they almost feel like it could be. Like it was almost like a script. Because I heard rumors that this was actually going to be a Cloverfield film and then they decided against it. And I personally, I love that it's its own original thing. A Quiet Place has the potential to become one of those cult hits of the modern day, like how we look back fondly on Alien. A Quiet Place has the potential to become that of like the 2000s era of one of those films that a lot of people hold in a high regard, where they're like, oh man, do you remember seeing that? Because when I got out of this film, the first thing I wanted to do was take more people to see it. Because it's an unbelievable film to watch unfold on screen. It's so intense. It's so psychological. And I mean, I was in a sweat. I was worried I was getting a fever in the middle of the film. But no, it was just me sweating from the intensity of it. And the last time that happened was 10 Cloverfield Lane. So I have to say, I absolutely adore A Quiet Place. It is my favorite film of the year so far, and it's one of the best monster movies I've seen in a long time. Just, holy crap, I cannot wait to watch this movie again. I'm geeking out about it. I'm almost tempted to go buy a poster online for the film to hang it up in my house. So, I have to say conclusively that I believe A Quiet Place is a future classic. Alright, guys, gals, and everything in between, that is, I believe, the first Future Classic rating I have given in a long time, but man, this one deserved it. John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, hats off to you. The kid actors who weren't terrible, hats off to you because you guys were great too. Oh, you know what? I almost feel like just ending this review here, walking out and watching the film again. So please go out and support this film. Let's make this a cult hit. Alright, so did you enjoy A Quiet Place as much as I did? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got plenty more videos coming to you. Love you guys.